are a lot of reasons why Lancaster City Schools is the place to be. It's pretty obvious that the students are awesome. The teachers are constantly giving it everything they have in the classrooms. And our principals are some of the best in the business. But a big reason why they're able to do their jobs so well is because of the rock-solid treasurer's department working behind the scenes to keep everything rolling. Public schools do not have much control over what money comes into the district, but there is something they can control. Lancaster City Schools keeps a close eye on its expenditures, basically what exactly they spend their money on. Here's an example of what this means. Let's look at the revenue per student measurement. This takes whatever amount of money the district brings in, then divides it by the number of students in the district. When you look at Lancaster City Schools compared to similar districts and to the state averages, this is what you get. Here is where you see how well LCS is doing with its money. When you compare the expenditures per student to the other districts, you'll see that both the similar and Ohio districts average spending more per student than they bring in. But look at that number for Lancaster City Schools. By closely monitoring our expenditures, we end up spending about $362 less per student than we bring in. Now let's compare that to the averages of other Fairfield County schools. You'll see that Lancaster City Schools is still ahead. So now that we know that Lancaster City Schools are being responsible with that money, why don't we take a look at where exactly that money is going? There are a ton of things that a district can spend its money on, but the most important thing would be getting that money into the classrooms. Things like teacher salaries, learning materials, teaching aids, books, classroom supplies, classroom technology, you get the picture. So let's take a look. Lancaster City Schools currently spends close to 72% of their expenditures directly where it matters most, the classroom. Other schools in Fairfield County spend about 65%. The state average is just around 67.5%, and similar districts are just below 70%. That means that Lancaster City Schools puts more of their money into the classroom than any of those comparable district averages. More money in the classrooms means more support for the kids who make it all happen. So by spending less money than we're bringing in, and by putting a higher than average amount back into those classrooms, Lancaster City Schools is showing that it's the place to be for responsible budgeting.